Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video on the channel, another player review, and today we're going to be reviewing our first Future Stars player in Emerson, the right back from Real Betis. Let me tell you right now, guys, this card looks insane. The young Brazilian right back's gone and got this 85 rated right back card, and first things first, straight off the bat, you guys are probably instantly going to be thinking this guy looks the exact same as Headliner's Kappa. In terms of stats, guys, I'll get them right on the screen right now, just their face card stats. They're practically identical. I haven't used Foot Headliner's Kappa, so I cannot compare them in that sense. But I've gone and used Emerson, guys, and in the 4 games he played for me, he scored me 2 goals and 2 assists. And he's a right back. Looks like a very well-rounded right back card, guys, just looking at the face card stats. He's got very decent pace at 89. The dribbling at 83 looks pretty solid. We'll have a look at the in-game stats when we do, guys. Defending at 83 is pretty solid. The physical, guys, now that stands out from the crowd, just like Headliner's Kappa as well. 89 physical. This guy, all around the physical stats, is absolutely amazing. 5'11", high medium work rates, 3-star, 3-star. So overall, just looking at the basic framework of the card, he looks very, very solid. Let's go have a look at his in-game stats, guys. Now, I went and put the engine chemistry style on this guy, and you may be a little bit confused because you don't really seem to associate putting an engine chemistry style on a defender in this game. But I found that, in my opinion, it works probably the best with this Emerson card. If you have a look at his dribbling stats right there, guys, instantly the balance is a little bit of a turn off, guys. 75 balance, again, it's not too bad, but for what you're buying this card for, 160, 150k on both consoles, you do want to get a little bit more balance. So the engine chemistry style has gone and boosted Emerson's balance up to 85, which is very, very solid. We're boosting up that passing just a little bit more, guys. Even though his passing is, I would say, in the areas that you do need it, the crossing, the short passing, it is good enough in my opinion. And the pace as well, guys. In my opinion, he's already quick enough, but we're not going to complain with another extra pace boost, are we? Physicals, guys, he looks absolutely amazing. As I said, he's got 89 base physical, and if you look at the in-game stats, guys, 89, 87 jumping, 90 stamina, 86 strength, and 93 aggression. It's not, nowhere in his physicals is lacking. It's all absolutely brilliant. Defensively wise, guys, I think he is probably good in the areas that he does need to be good at. He's got 85 stand tackling, 83 interceptions, 91 slide tackling, doesn't really matter. I guess the 76 defensive awareness is what you need to worry about. So if you do want to boost it with, let's say, a shadow chemistry style, I guess you can do that. But then again, I wanted to boost that dribbling, hence why I put the engine chemistry style on it. As I was saying, guys, you're paying about 150k on either console to get this Emerson right back card. In my opinion, for a right back, it is quite expensive, and there is a lot of hype around these Future Stars cards, and I guess in many areas you could say they are overpriced. But this Emerson card looks extremely meta, extremely overpowered. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see if that translates in game. But 4 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, I mean, surely, even though I'm not meant to score goals and assists with him, surely that's an indication of how good this card is. Before we get into the gameplay and discuss Emerson's pros and cons, make sure you go like this video if you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications if you haven't already, because for one of my videos a while ago, this is what it said on my analytics. This is the amount of people that weren't subscribed who watched the video, and this is the amount of people that were subscribed to watch the video. So seriously, what are you doing? That 0.8% of people are subscribed, whilst what, the 97 or something % of people are not subscribed. Guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on an upload from myself. Here we go, guys, into the gameplay and pros and cons with this Future Stars Emerson card, guys. Now, what are my first initial thoughts on this card? Genuinely, hands down, I'm not just saying this, he is the best right back I've used all FIFA. I haven't gone and used the higher tier right backs this game. I've more stuck with just the meta right backs like Nelson Semedo and stuff like that. And a lot of you people watching this video are going to be thinking, it's a right back. Do I need to splash the cash, or should I just stick with somebody like Nelson Semedo? Because Nelson Semedo is really cheap and he's really overpowered in this game. Trust me, if you can afford Emerson, please, please buy this card. He is insane. His first pro for me, guys, which does stand out from the crowd from a right back like Semedo, is his physicals, guys. Although I do think Semedo has decent aggression, he doesn't have very good strength. Emerson, as we said before, his physicals all around the back, guys, are absolutely brilliant. 86 strength and 93 aggression. This guy is really strong for a right back card. You would honestly think that with these physical stats, you would expect to play this guy at a centre back position. Seriously, he's really strong, and in many cases from the clips, you will see he did muscle off the wingers every single time. If it was a shoulder-to-shoulder situation, guys, he genuinely had the aggression to just push him off the ball. It was so easy for Emerson. It was so easy to get the ball off the attackers. And that, in a sense, made his defending feel a little bit better because he was so strong in those shoulder-to-shoulder situations. His stamina, guys, again, a pro. He's going to last all game with 90 stamina, seriously. And I found that it was really helpful because with this card, with the engine chemistry style, of course, I'm boosting that pace. You could run up and down the field all game. That's how I scored my 2 goals, guys. I literally just ran, bullied through the defense with Emerson like they weren't even there because he's so quick, guys, and he's got the stamina to run all game. You may as well just utilize the pace and stamina on this card and make those runs forward. If you do like that on a right back, of course. If you do want to play more defensively, then I guess I would encourage boosting this guy's defending with a chemistry style. But with the way how I like to play my right backs, pushing forward, damn, Edison was a beast. Emerson. I always get confused with Emerson and Edison. It's so hard, man. It's literally one different letter, an M and a D. So yeah, guys, his pace was definitely a pro for me. This guy felt insanely quick. And as I say, with every single card in this game, if you have pace and physical combined together, it just makes a player feel absolutely insane. Emerson, not Edison, did have that. And seriously, guys, his dribbling did not bother me. Maybe it was because of the engine chemistry style. I only used him with the engine chemistry style, guys. He didn't feel clunky on the ball at all for me. That 75 balance did worry me. Not an issue though, because it was boosted up to 85. 87 agility, guys, is fine. Ball control, pretty much his dribbling all around the back, guys, is pretty damn decent. 79 composure is a little bit meh, but you can get away with it in this game. The passing on this card, guys, actually really surprised me. Of course, with the engine chemistry style, I was boosting him quite a bit. But if we do look at his passing stats, guys, they're not amazing, to be honest. His curve is only 68. His vision is only 68. The crossing and short passing are pretty decent. But I honestly found that he did get the job done. In those distribution situations where he needed to pass the ball, you needed to cross the ball up with him, he was actually pretty decent. And yeah, as I say, with my right backs, how I like to use them, which I guess isn't necessarily the meta, I do like to run up and cross. And with Diego Costa in the middle, it's a bit of fun to use, and Emerson went and got 2 assists for me as well, which obviously proves that his passing is actually okay. His defending, guys, is a very interesting topic, but I will actually say, first things first, I thought the positioning on this card, the defensive positioning, was really solid. I found that I was getting a lot of interceptions with this Emerson card simply because he was in the right position at the right time. His stand tackling is definitely very decent. The slide tackling, I don't think that it's necessarily a very big deal in this game. I feel like you don't necessarily need high slide tackling to be a good defender, but if you do like to slide, he's got 91 slide tackling, it's there, you may as well use it. So yeah, guys, in terms of defensively, Emerson didn't really worry me, except if you guys really do like to defend with your right backs, you don't like to push forward with them, I would highly encourage putting probably a shadow chemistry style on this card, because there's no point boosting his physicals, guys. He's absolutely insane already physically. Anyway, guys, honestly, before we get into the overall summary and rating with this Emerson card, seriously, as I said before, the most enjoyable right back I've used all FIFA. And it's to the point where I'm actually decided that I am going to go buy him for my team and replace him with my untradeable 82 rated Nelson Semedo. And that's a big deal for me because I love Nelson Semedo in this game. But Emerson, he was just so fun to use, guys, and he just has some really interesting stats on this card which makes him stand out from the crowd, and it just makes him feel so amazing. Anyway, guys, here we go into the overall summary and rating for this Future Stars Emerson card. As I was saying, lads, he's an amazing right back in this game. He stands out from the crowd from so many other right backs, and you can genuinely see the improvement between Emerson and the more lower tier meta players, meta right backs in this game, like Semedo, like João Cancelo. This guy stands out from the crowd, guys. He's so strong, he's really quick, he's really good at going forward, but at the same time, he can also do it defensively as well. I have no faults with this card, guys. It's just some areas I wish he was a little bit better, but I can't think of any negatives with this card, guys. I genuinely can't. So 9.3 overall rating out of 10, guys. A value for coins of an 8.4. Guys, if you can't afford this card, go and stick with Semedo, but I would highly encourage saving up for this card because a lot of you guys, I'm guessing, probably have gone and done, I think, what is it, the Diego Carlos centre back, Brazilian guy from La Liga. I think it's a Europa League card. A lot of you guys have gone and done that, I'm guessing, and you get a strong link or a perfect link with this Future Stars Emerson. Guys, that's an awesome little green link right there. and it just encourages you to get this card more. And seriously, you won't regret it. If you have the coins, please go and give this guy a go. But if you don't have the coins, Semedo, all those players like that, that's okay. Enjoyment rating, guys, I'm giving him a 9.7 out of 10. Honestly, he's the most enjoyable right back I've used in this game, if not the most enjoyable wing back I've used this game. If not the most enjoyable wing back I've used all FIFA in my whole FIFA career. I know it was only 4 games, guys, and seriously, it's so easy for us doing player reviews to go and say that we really enjoyed this card, but I really did enjoy this Emerson card, guys. 4 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, and he's a right back, and I'm a Division 8 FIFA player. Seriously, how does that even happen? I don't know. So guys, the pros with this card, of course, the pace. He makes those amazing runs forward. I would highly encourage you guys to do that. With the engine chemistry style, this guy felt a lot more better on the ball than I think he would if I wasn't to put the engine chemistry style on him. So that's a little heads up, guys. As I said before, if you do like to go forward with your right backs, put an engine chemistry style on this guy. If you do like to defend more with your right backs, I'd encourage either putting a guardian or an anchor chemistry style. Not an anchor chemistry style, a shadow chemistry style, because you don't need to boost the physical. His physicals, guys, as I was saying before, it's immaculate. You can't fault it at all. It's kind of weird though, because he's like 5'11". He's got a pretty lanky build, but then again, he's gone and got 86 strength and 93 aggression. He feels really strong in this game, guys. And as I was saying, it makes him stand out from the crowd. The thing that's lacking this guy from being like the top tier right back, like 10 out of 10 level, is just in some areas, guys. He's just not perfect. It still needs some work. For example, the passing still needs some work. The vision and the curve are a little bit low. The dribbling, for example. Composure at 79, not amazing. Ball control at 81, not amazing. Defensively, guys, 76 defensive awareness, not amazing. So, some areas I wish I could boost. Could I really notice it in game though, guys? Not really. That's why I found this card so fun to use. But then again, for me to get a proper feel with this card, I'd have to use him for 20, 30 games, a whole weekend league, to really properly decide if he's worth it or not. But in the 4 games that I use with him, guys, seriously, 150k, it's the pickup. It is worth the pickup. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the Future Stars Emerson player review. If you did go and enjoy this video, as I said at the start, please make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. I welcome you to the channel Rochi TV with open arms. And if you guys are already subscribed to the channel, guess what? I love you guys. If you do want to see any other reviews or any other videos itself, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.